Good morning and welcome back. My name is Alex Miller. I'm a junior at the University School of Nashville in Nashville, Tennessee. I'd like to thank all the Princeton Prize members and the class of '66 for allowing me to come learn and share my experiences with you all. I grew up around a lot of people who were really involved in diversity. My grandma was one of 5 African Americans to desegregate Middle Tennessee State University. My father is an active sociologist at TSU and HBCU, and my mother is the first African American and first woman to hold her position at the Department of the Veterans Affairs. I grew up around a lot of family friends who were influential lawyers in the Nashville Civil Rights Movement, such as Avon Williams, Justice A.A. Birch, and Chancellor Perkins. Even though I grew up around all these amazing influences, I go to a school that is K through 12, majority is white, and the culture is so open that I've never experienced discrimination. I've been there since kindergarten, and racial issues seem distanced from me. I never saw them as an issue individually. And so when I got to high school and I began talking to the director of diversity at my school, he was really surprised to meet a black female in the South who wasn't worried about discrimination. When I realized that the issues are current and important, I felt that I've been too sheltered from the realities of race issues in America. Although it's great that my school has such an accepting environment, it's not enough to just be diverse for a private school. We need to be accepting and culturally competent. So I took these questions, and my first step was to do research. I wrote a paper on the medical exploitation of African Americans since slavery, and I read The New Jim Crow and the Post-Slave Syndrome. I quickly became a leader in the diversity club at my school, Albany, which stands for Asian, Latino, Biracial, African, Native American, International, and European. I researched events such as the Emmett Till case and the Plessy versus Ferguson decision, planned a presentation to give to the group, and then facilitated discussions. I thought this was great, but I wanted a more hands-on, fun experience. So 2 seniors and I, my sophomore year, decided to start planning trips that would go to big cultural cities like New York or New Orleans. These trips are completely student-funded and student-planned, and while we're planning, we focus on being culturally competent in order to be effective, in order to collaborate effectively. The first trip was to New York, and it was my sophomore year. A few weeks ago, during spring break, we went to New Orleans. I love the trips because they not only allow the group to serve others through service work, but they bring together students from diverse backgrounds who never talk to each other in school and to complete extremely complex work. The trips show that a diverse group of students can plan, lead, and fundraise funds for an entire trip, something that many at my school thought would never happen. Our increasingly diverse group is constantly learning to understand each other's differences, learning about the cultures of the cities that we visit, and the people that we serve. Every time we go, we have a new opportunity that we never even planned. In New Orleans, we just happened to meet a freedom rider, and we also happened to meet Danny Glover speaking on workers' rights. The opportunities that arise from the trips are nearly endless, and as the trips continue, all we can do is strive to continue improving and spreading cultural competency and decreasing cultural blindness throughout my school. Thank you.